I started my journey at the age of 17 years, in 1987. You know, I grew up in Claxton. Abdul Street in Claxton, good morning to Claxton. Abdul Street, Statsby Street, so I grew up in that environment there.
Okay.
And in 1987, my mom died, and I moved to Port of Spain.
All right.
Yeah, my cousin came and he asked me if I want a job. I said, yeah, I'll take a job, you know. And I actually went to Charlotte Street in a fast food outlet.
Serious?
Royal Castle.
You started working at Royal Castle?
In 1987.
Flavor to the bone, boy. Flavor to the bone.
Those days for Carnival, the band used to go up Charlotte Street.
Right, yeah.
And those days had Soca Village by Hilton Car Park, Holiday Inn Car Park, those days. So I started there in 1987, and there was nobody doing Port of Spain. So what I did, and I mentioned it in all my classes to the students who come in, to show them how it is to be and to keep grounded at all time as well. And I knew nobody in Port of Spain really. So I went to higher Henry Street. There's a men's hostel there. There's a wooden section building and there's a concrete section building. So I went to the wooden section and I rented actually a cage.
You rented a cage?
I actually rented like a space, like a room, like a cage.
Yeah.
There's BRC and thing on top. Wooden table, wooden bed, everything. And I was paying about $20 or $25 a week. So I used to work at Charlotte Street and I used to go up there and sleep, and that was it. I started my journey there. I never turned back. Around 1991, 92, I went to the hotel school in Chagaramas. I passed the interview to do the culinary associate degree and stuff, but unfortunately I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it, and I took the other route. So I used to go to different restaurants and ask to work for free. Now there's must program and there's hype and everything.
All kind of
there wasn't that.
Now, yeah.
And when I used to go to the restaurant, I used to ask them to come to just to be the environment. And they said, no, we don't need you here. Yeah, so I became persistent, and I went to different kitchens and work, whether it's catering kitchen, whether it's Chinese restaurant, just to get into the environment of things.
Yeah.
And I keep pursuing it. In 1995, I was, after about 8 or 9 years in the food industry, I was given the opportunity to work with some international chefs as the understudy. As an understudy. And that was my opening into international cuisine. And I never looked back. And I built my reputation by working hands-on.
Okay.
With chefs from around the world and thing. And what I did after a number of years, I invested in myself.
Okay.
By traveling around the world. I've been to Asia, Europe, North America, Central America, the Caribbean. I invested in myself and went hands-on. All the Food Network show on South Beach and Manhattan to India. I went all over. I invested in myself. So I have reached the stage over 30 years in the business. I have never graduated from any international culinary institute.
Okay.
And thank God, 30 years now I'm in the business and I'm still surviving in the business.
Still surviving in the business.
I'm proud to say that I've done some amazing projects over the years. In 2007, the World Cup Cricket, 2007, the Caribbean, I was one of the official chefs. I was instrumental in getting that contract for the company.
Okay.
I was instrumental in getting that contract for the company for the entire World Cup. Shogam in 2009, Summit of the Americas, I was called in by the airline kitchen, but they had the contract, and I was working for all the heads of states, from the Queen, all the aircraft was going back. I was instrumental of that team to prepare all the meals for the heads of government that was going back.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is when I have people come and do my courses, and people who have degree and masters and diploma come to my courses just to get inspired and get rejuvenated and get, refreshers and go back.
Yeah, because that's one of the things I noticed, because a lot of your students, you were sharing a story about a student who came and he said why he was doing the course.
Yes.
The
last 2 days, 2 young men came.
Yeah.
And these 2 young men work in the supermarket. And they want to improve themselves. They love the food.
Right,
yeah. So they said, Chef, give us some advice on what we do. And I said, join the class, join the courses, and if you want, let me know how serious you are, and I will guide you all along. So they want to be independent. They want to keep building themselves.
They want to be entrepreneurs. They want to create their own business, hopefully open their own restaurant someday. But they need to start somewhere. So
they need this, and that is start with giving them.
Yeah.
The food course, that is so instrumental, because up here yesterday I had a lady came and she registered. She's in the business 20 years. And she's looking for that information to do better business.
With her business,
because food is critical. Food is very critical in this time, especially after COVID. The high prices in raw materials is very, very challenging. So she came yesterday and we had a chat. Everybody come in and talk to me. I make myself available to have a chat with them and encourage them. So you're not only coming to do the course by chef and that. No. During whatever course you take from me, I sit with you one-on-one. And we chat and we motivate you as well to and get you on the right way. We have chefs. There are people who come already in business, who come into business and who want to improve themselves. We have chefs
that have come out of these courses.
As well too. You know, so
I remember Christmas Day we got pork ribs, but it was pork ribs or
smoke ribs, pork.
It was smoke
chicken,
ribs, right?
That came from a student.
That was a student, right?
It was a
student, and if you taste the thing, man. I don't know if they were ever cooked before, but I know that I went to do a tasting at Ramsing Plaza last year. I did one tasting with one class that he was graduating. And man, you would swear you sit down in a restaurant eating, is the taste, the flavor, the type of presentation, everything that they learn to do in that short space of time. I mean, the second course here, the $3,500 course, is a 6-week course, right?
That's a 6 weeks course.
Well, is 6 weeks enough time to get somebody?
What happened there? We have this is the introduction. The 6 weeks is the introduction, and we have an advance after.
Right.
Which is our 5 weeks. So when you do these two courses, we had people came into our first class and couldn't even cut a carrot. And you see how they were.
I remember that, and I see how they started cut carrot and everything now.
And you see how they was plating the food and everything. That is why our classes are not 15 and 20 and 25. So we keep our classes minimal to 10 to 12. Right. So you have that personalized,
that kind of
individual attention. And I must say, thanks to all the chefs, my chef team, the chefs are dedicated. They make their time. They have their own schedule.
Chef Tommy ain't cooking for Guy Griffith again, so you
come now. You had to come now.
Chef Tommy was cooking for Guy Griffith when Guy Griffith was cooking.
We had to get Chef Tommy involved. We have all the other chefs who was involved in the hotel school as well. They came. They come into me, and tomorrow morning I have a meeting with part of the team. What we are doing, we have a baking course coming up next month.
A baking course?
Baking and pastries.
It have people who could cook, but they can't bake. And it have people who could bake, but they can't cook.
We will run that ad probably from the end of next week. Introduction to baking and pastry.
But I could actually bake.
So that coming next month. That coming next month.
Yeah.
And then I sit down with a team of guys.
Did you say lie? Did you say lie? No, sir. I could bake. If I bake you a nice potato pie or a macaroni pie, I mash up the place, I'm telling you. I'm bad like that. I'm proud of my macaroni pie and my potato pie. Right?
So we are sitting down in the morning in our kitchen classroom, and we're formulating, after March, we're going to formulate culinary arts courses.
All right.
Where we cover everything for you as well too.
All right, great man.
Cover some everything. And then we have job placements. Listen to me. I have restaurant owners at all levels calling me, chef. We have positions for executive chefs right now, line cooks, prep people, you name it. So when you do our course, it depends on what you want to do. We have open already for you, or if you have your own business, I leave my line open and I help you. I give you advice.
This is like boy, we should do this thing, boy. This is like Chopped.
Yeah.
Where these chefs go in and they have to do this thing under pressure and cook it in a certain time, and then they offered a job as a sous chef or some kind of thing. So people can come in here doing the course.
Yeah.
You do the course, you get through the course, and you excel, and you get in job placement. It have restaurants. How many restaurant business going right now? Because I want to do a little series with restaurants.
It's starting back.
All you restaurant owners, I want to do a little series with all in 2023.
Yeah, listen, we want to keep highlighting that, and as we're talking about that, corporate, jump on board with us, give us some sponsorship, and listen, one of my dreams, Stefan, is being in the industry for over 30 years, is to raise, and I keep saying this for years after years, the tourism sector. Yeah. We need to help it and we need to get involved. Because I can't do it alone, my team can't do it alone. We need sponsorship, we need help, we need people to come in. Let me get this thing on the road. Let me get this thing and get it done. Then we talk about the restaurant, sure, we could go to the restaurants, highlight the restaurants. Yeah. But we can't do it without sponsors. We need sponsors.
There's a nice series I have in my head, but I need sponsorship.
I want to mention one thing before you go. There's a project we are working on behind the scenes called the Caribbean Food Table.
All right.
And that is one of the babies of the project. Is the same way we have grassroots sports. I want to target the secondary schools. I want to go to the schools and hit the food and nutrition classes and start educating them the benefits of coming to the food industry. So we want to hit from the grassroots as well too.
All right, nice one.
Yeah.
So you get a little more insight into Chef Sharaz.